UFC 295, Alex Poatan versus Jiří Procházka. The day Alex Poatan crushed Jiří Procházka in the UFC was magnificent. This epic showdown took place on the 11th of November 2023, there in the United States, featuring 2 wild rounds. The fight was a dispute for the vacant light heavyweight belt. On the night of the fight, Poatan arrived focused, while Prochazka entered fearless. After the referee passed the instructions, the fighters shook hands and the fight began. First round! The first round started with the fighters studying each other. Jiri went on the offensive, launching a low kick that didn't land. Skilled, Prochazka sent a low kick. Determined, he tries an uppercut and a cross, as well as hitting a low kick. Eager to score points, Jiri tries a front kick that didn't land. Focused, Prochazka lands a potent cross and sends a high kick at Poatan. The fighter sent punches that cut the wind. Jiri tries a potent blow and threatens a takedown. There was a strong exchange with Jiri pinning Alex against the cage. He ended up in a guillotine and took an elbow. But with determination, he managed the takedown of Poatan. Some blows were delivered, and Alex locked his opponent to prevent any punch. Prochazka managed to land some blows with difficulty, as well as sending some elbows. Poatan defends and manages to stand up with a lot of effort, but takes a knee. Alex, cunning, sends a kick and a straight that grazed, as well as a high kick aiming at the opponent's face. Skilled, Poatan lands a low kick that makes Jiri fall, but he quickly gets up. Not satisfied, Alex tries a cross and lands a low kick, as well as a powerful straight. The first round ended with an advantage for Jiri, scoring 10-9, promising an intense and balanced fight. Second round. In the heat of the second round, the fighters started studying each other, with Jiri trying a cross and a low kick. Focused, Prochazka tries a front kick, as well as several blows that grazed. Merciless, he sent a precise knee. There was an exchange with the fighters delivering blows that cut the wind. The fight was heated with a potent cross from Jiri, as well as a precise knee. Determined, Prochazka sent several devastating crosses, as well as knees from both fighters. Demonstrating skill, Poatan launched some blows that only cut the wind, but also landed other accurate blows. Unstoppable, Alex went on the offensive, launching some straights. Sagacious, he tries a cross and lands a side kick, as well as a low kick. Again, Poatan sends a low kick and a cross. Intent on injuring, Alex fits a knee followed by some crosses. At a crucial moment, Alex sends a brutal cross that knocks Prochazka down, followed by several crosses and a sequence of elbows, making the referee intervene. The round ended with Poatan being declared the winner after an incredible knockout over Jiri. With this victory, it is estimated that Alex Poatan earned about $1,132,000. Meanwhile, Jiří Procházka is rumored to have received about $882,000. UFC 268, Alex Poatan versus Andreas Michailidis. The day Alex Poatan crushed Andreas Michailidis in the UFC was impressive. This sensational fight took place on the 6th of November 2021 in New York, with Alex Poatan and Andreas Michailidis exchanging blows in an epic fight featuring 2 wild rounds. This fight marked Alex Pereira's UFC debut in the middleweight category against Andreas Michailidis, a master in jiu-jitsu. On the night of the fight, Andreas Michailidis entered confident, while Alex Poatan entered attentive and calculated. After the referee passed the instructions, the fighters shook hands, and the fight began. First round. The first round started intense, with the fighters sending low kicks that didn't land. Andreas went on the offensive and released a sweeping kick that missed. Demonstrating skill, he tried to take down his opponent until he managed to put the opponent on the ground. Poatan stayed calm, strategic, fought to stand up until he got up, and planned a way to turn the game around, blocking his opponent's hand. At a crucial moment, the referee had to separate the two after seeing that the fight had turned into mere containment. with no action. Skilled, Alex sent several crosses and spun to release an uppercut and a knee. Not satisfied, Poatan went on the offensive, missed the cross, but landed well with the knees, one after another. Determined, Michailidis tried to take Poatan to the ground and release some crosses. Cunning, Andreas cornered his opponent against the cage, and they ended up in a clinch. There were several foot stomps, and Poatan held his opponent, limiting Andreas's blows. The round ended with 10-9 for Andreas Michailidis, who came out 1 point ahead of Poatan. The second round. In the second round, the atmosphere was intense, and the fighters stayed alert to every movement, looking for opportunities. Alex, cunning, went on the offensive with a strong kick to Michailidis' head. At a crucial moment, Poatan sent a strong knee to his opponent's face, knocking him down and delivering several punches. With the end of the fight, Alex Poatan was announced the winner by knockout in a hair-raising fight. In the end, the fighters shook hands, showing respect and sportsmanship. With this victory, it is estimated that Alex Poatan earned about $154,000. Meanwhile, Andreas Michailidis is rumored to have received about $34,000. UFC 300 Alex Poatan versus Jamahal Hill. The day Alex Poatan steamrolled Jamahal Hill at the UFC was insane! This epic fight took place on the 13th of April 2024 in Nevada, with Alex Poatan and Jamahal Hill exchanging blows in one of the most anticipated UFC fights of the year, featuring a wild round. The fight was in the light heavyweight category of the UFC, with Alex Poatan facing off against the skilled fighter Jamahal Hill. On the night of the fight, Jamahal Hill arrived determined, while Alex Poatan entered with the calm of someone who's faced giants. After the referee gave the instructions, the fighters shook hands and the fight began. First round. The first round started with the fighters sizing each other up in the octagon. Hill was alert and sent a low kick. Focused, he landed a strong kick to his opponent's thigh and didn't stop there, delivering several more kicks. Showing skill, Jamahal unleashed several low kicks. Determined to win, Hill sent a high kick, aiming for Poatan's face. The fighters were alert, exchanging blows that missed. There was intense trading with a front kick from Jamahal that Alex defended, along with several punches that missed. Skilled, Poatan landed a low kick on his opponent. Not satisfied, Alex sent a powerful kick and dodged across. Keeping his focus, Poatan sent a strong straight punch, followed by another. Hill kicked near Poatan's groin, who felt the pain. The referee was about to stop it, but Alex calmly said all was well and remained focused on the fight. Determined to win, Alex landed a hook that knocked out Hill and went on with a series of punches, taunting that it was easy. The round ended with Alex Poatan being announced the winner after a knockout that shocked Jamahal Hill. After the announcement, the fighters hugged, showing the fighting spirit. With this victory, it is estimated that Alex Poatan earned about $2,850,000. Meanwhile, Jamahal Hill is rumored to have received about $540,000. UFC 303 Alex Pereira versus Jiří Procházka. The day Alex Poatan annihilated Jiří Procházka in the UFC was surprising. This epic fight took place on the 29th of June 2024 in Las Vegas, with Alex Poatan and Jiří Procházka exchanging blows in one of the most anticipated UFC fights of the year, featuring 2 intense rounds. The fight was for the UFC light heavyweight title, with Alex Pereira defending his belt against the Czech Jiří Procházka. On the night of the fight, Jiří Procházka entered fearless, while Alex Poatan was calm with that aura of someone who's faced giants. After the referee gave the instructions, the fighters shook hands and the fight began. First round! In the first round, Poatan went on the offensive with a low kick, followed by a front kick. Skilled, Alex landed a kick to his opponent's face as well as a low kick. Determined, Poatan sent a pinpoint cross, showing he wasn't there to play. The fighters cautiously studied each other's movements. Alex sent a low kick and Jiri responded with crosses that grazed. The fight was balanced, with the guys sending punches that missed. Jiri was energized, but Poatan maintained his calm and strategy. The competition became intense, with strong blows that, even after the clinch, continued with punches to the ribs and knees. Prochazka landed a pinpoint cross, followed by others that missed. Jiri cornered Alex against the cage and tried to take him down. Not content, he went for a knee. Cunning, Jiri dodged across from Poatan and sent a high kick. At a crucial moment, Alex landed a devastating cross to the chin, knocking the dazed opponent to the ground. The first round ended with an advantage for Poatan, scoring 10-9 and promising an electrifying fight. The second round started intense. Alex was ruthless and sent a high kick hitting Jiri's head and sending him to the canvas, followed by a series of devastating blows. Alex tried to help, but was prevented by the fact that Jiri had not recovered. The first round ended with Poatan taking the lead, scoring 10-9 and promising a thrilling fight. The second round started off intense. Alex was ruthless and landed a high kick to Jiri's head, sending him to the mat, followed by a series of devastating blows. Alex tried to help, but was stopped because Jiri hadn't recovered. The round ended with Poatan being declared the winner after an incredible knockout over Prochazka, who was visibly shaken. Alex shook hands with his opponent, showing respect and sportsmanship. With this victory, it is estimated that Alex Poatan earned about $3 million. Meanwhile, Jiří Procházka is rumored to have received about $1 million. UFC 291, Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. The day Alex Poatan destroyed Jan Blachowicz in the UFC was surreal. This phenomenal fight took place on the 29th of July, 2023 in the United States, with Alex Poatan and Jan Blachowicz exchanging blows in a fierce fight, featuring 3 surprising rounds. The fight was in the UFC light heavyweight category, with Alex Poatan facing the black belt fighter Jan Blachowicz. On the night of the fight, Jan Blachowicz arrived determined, while Alex Poatan arrived focused. After the referee gave the instructions, the fighters shook hands and the fight began. The first round started already with the intense atmosphere from the beginning of the fight. Poatan went on the offensive and tried a straight and a kick, but his opponent grabbed his leg and pressed him against the cage. On the cage, Alex controlled, tried a kick and a blow to the leg until he tried to fit a guillotine, but Jan held firm. Determined, Poatan locked his opponent to prevent him from scoring. Blachowicz managed to take down and tried a guillotine to finish Alex. Merciless, Jan lands a cross on the face and a blow to Poatan. Not satisfied, Blachowicz went for another guillotine and a cross. Cunning, Jan landed several crosses on his opponent. In the exchange, the fighters were attentive, releasing knees and elbows and trying to immobilize the opponent, showing signs of fatigue. The first round ended with an advantage for Blachowicz, scoring 10-9 and promising an intense and balanced fight. In the heat of the second round, Poatan went on the offensive with a cross and a low kick, putting pressure on Blachowicz. Skilled, Alex sent a straight to the belly and a cross to his opponent's head, as well as another straight to the belly. Jan, focused, nailed a powerful straight, as well as defending a cross. He still landed a strong straight. Determined to win, Blachowicz landed a powerful straight followed by a devastating straight to Poatan's chest. Unstoppable, Jan landed a pinpoint cross to his opponent's face and sent 2 more crosses. Not satisfied, Blachowicz released a powerful cross and another cross. Exploring the gaps, he fitted a precise knee. Poatan, attentive, sent a low kick that destabilized Blachowicz. The fighters tried low kicks and some straights that missed. After a cross from Poatan, Jan ducked and threw his opponent to the ground. There was a balanced exchange, but as no one was playing around, a fierce dispute soon began. Alex tried to get out and send some punches, but held his opponent to avoid danger. Determined, Poatan tries to get up and gives a punch to Blachowicz's rib. Pushing the opponent down, he used his strength until he stood up and nailed a knee. Cunning, he applied knees followed by some crosses. On the cage, Poatan made a spectacular exit. Skilled, he sent a low kick followed by a powerful straight. The round ended with an advantage for Poatan, who scored 10-9, tying the fight and promising a heated dispute. Third round. The third round started with the fighters visibly tired. But the intensity of the fight continued high. Focused, Poatan sent a strong kick to his opponent, as well as a devastating straight. Demonstrating skill, Alex fitted another strong straight, followed by a precise straight. Cunning, he released a devastating cross, as well as a cross to the belly. There was a strong exchange with several accurate blows, and the fighters determined to do everything to score. Blachowicz, cunning, fitted a cross and a punch to Poatan. Skilled, John sent a straight and a sequence of 4 strong crosses to his opponent. Not satisfied, Blachowicz landed a pinpoint cross, followed by another cross. With sportsmanship, Alex helps John to get up, and the fighters hug. The round ended with Poatan being declared the winner by unanimous decision. With this victory, it is estimated that Alex Poatan earned about $850,000. Meanwhile, Jan Blachowicz is rumored to have received about $1 million. UFC 276, Alex Poatan versus Sean Strickland. The day Alex Poatan demolished Sean Strickland in the UFC was surreal. This incredible fight took place on the 2nd of July, 2022 in Las Vegas, with Alex Poatan and Sean Strickland exchanging blows in an intense fight featuring an adrenaline-packed round. The match was in the middleweight category of the UFC, with Alex Poatan facing the veteran fighter Sean Strickland. On the night of the fight, Sean Strickland entered fearless, while Alex Poatan came in attentive, super focused. After the referee gave the instructions, the fighters shook hands, and the fight began. Hey fighter! Before you continue watching the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't get knocked out! First round, Strickland was sharp, dodging well and making his opponent's punches miss. John tried some punches that only cut the air. Determined to win, Strickland sent a pinpoint straight at Alex. Skilled, Sean released a high kick and, not content, drove a strong straight. In a balanced exchange, there were some punches that only cut the win. Poatan went on the offensive with a shin kick followed by a high kick. Alex, cunning, sent several punches including a powerful kick and a sweeping kick. Some punches were in vain, but Poatan, unstoppable, landed a jab on Sean's chin, followed by a straight to the chest. Not satisfied, Alex executed a high kick, then a low kick on his opponent. Poatan, focused, landed a crushing cross, followed by a straight that knocked his opponent to the ground. Strickland got up confused, not understanding what had happened. The round ended with Alex Poatan being declared the winner after an impressive knockout over Sean Strickland, who applauded his opponent, recognizing the talent. With this victory, it is estimated that Alex Poatan earned about $138,000. Meanwhile, Sean Strickland is rumored to have received about $144,000. Did you enjoy watching this epic fight? Then you'll be blown away by the day Conor McGregor demolished Nate Diaz at the UFC. Curious? Check out the video that's blowing up on your screen and see this legendary fight.